Us all morning long after this freeze we've had. A lot of plants in trouble. Here is the first one. It says all of the daffodils, tulips, and other bulbs around my yard are sprouting. What will happen with the increased coolness? Will they still bloom in spring?
Okay, plants are amazing at regulating themselves. So it's actually not unusual for the paper whites, the narcissus, to come up this time of year. In fact, I have some blooming in my yard right now. They're very early spring bulbs, so they'll be fine. It doesn't look like there's any tulips coming up, but I trust that they probably are. But yes, they will bloom. It's don't even cover them. They're perfectly fine. They get covered in the snow back east, and they're going to be perfectly fine with this cold.
Okay, here's another one. It says, my work plant looks good, but has this on top of the soil. What is it?
Okay, that's a benign fungus or mold. What happens is there's a lot of organic matter in the soil, and then the mold grows on that. And as the organic matter in the new potting soil or just regular potting soil breaks down, that will diminish. It could also be a sign of overwatering too. So make sure you're not overwatering. It looks like a Dieffenbachia plant, so they could go a little bit dry in between watering. But if you don't like it, you could just scrape off the top, but it does not harm the plant at all. It's completely just benign. Our buckets of potting soil at work get it, and we just sort of mix it back in, and it's completely fine.
Okay, and then the last question for now says, my Christmas cactus has not bloomed in 2 years. It grows outside. What can we do?
Okay, I'm not sure if you mean it's never bloomed or it bloomed and then it stopped blooming. So, you know, it's Christmas cactus, but give it a little bit of a leeway between Christmas and the time it blooms. And I would look closely because it looks like almost there's some buds on there, possibly about to bloom. They do like light. Morning sun is best. Afternoon shade is best, though, because they can burn. I wouldn't repot it. They can bloom a little bit pot bound. And if you notice any mushy pieces, pull them out. But I would say just give it time. It probably was just young, and now that reaches a certain size, it will bloom. It looks really healthy, really nice.
I'll call you back.
All right, thanks, Marlene, the plant lady at kmaxtv.com. She's going to be sticking around, so send a picture as well, because that does help to diagnose all of the plants. A couple things we are doing today. Santa